Well, they said it could not be done. They laughed at me when I suggested it. They laughed at me and scoffed at me and mocked me when I even thought of it. But we have successfully, for the first time in the history of the state of New Jersey, served 21 separate and distinct cheeses in Thank you to everybody that made that happen, and especially big thank you to my longtime companion Rachel, who without whom, forgetting about no cheese being served, nothing would get done without Rachel. Two other people I want to acknowledge, the Fratalones, who are making their very first appearance as husband and wife. Others go to Hawaii to vacation, or to Bermuda, or to Acapulco. They chose to come to Atlantic City on New Year's Eve. So my compliments.
The honeymoon?
My compliments. But so for everybody that's coming to dinner at the Knife and Fork Inn, that we have two vans that are going to be party buses that are going to be downstairs, taking people they're coming at 8:30. If anybody wants a ride on the van, everyone's welcome. It's $4 for anybody that wants a van on the ride on the van, or you're welcome to make your own arrangements and your own side deals with people here. For anybody that doesn't know the Wi-Fi code, it's on the corner here. But really, since this is his penultimate day in office, I want to say a very special word about my friend Don Guardian, the mayor of Atlantic City, who we want to congratulate. Come here. We want to congratulate, along with Luis, who we want to congratulate for putting up with Don Guardian for these last 4 years. We want to congratulate the mayor not only for an incredible tenure, which I'll tell you about in a moment, but for actually being here on the right night this year. He came December 31st last year, so we certainly appreciated the effort. So,
he's the mayor of Atlantic City. We expect him to make at least one mistake.
But in all seriousness, I've been coming to Atlantic City, a proud New Yorker, but been coming to Atlantic City since I was a kid, and I've always really been wowed by this town. But the one thing that I was always really astounded by is that there was never ever a mayor as great or as good as the people of Atlantic City. And you know, Atlantic City has some of the most incredible people in the world. They're colorful characters, they're generous, they're hardworking, and they would just elect mayor after mayor that would end up in jail. And so until 2013, and for you to understand the remarkable job that Mayor Guardian's done in the last 4 years, you need to really understand the situation that Atlantic City was in. First of all, those of us that are Staten Islanders or New Jerseyans, we all remember Hurricane Sandy. Hurricane Sandy was devastating to a lot of businesses in Atlantic City, a lot of homes, and it was made all the worse by the fact that national media outlets reported completely erroneously that the boardwalk had been completely destroyed. The effect that had in tourism was remarkably detrimental. Additionally, when we first started doing this party, we would serve 12 cheeses because there were 12 casinos in Atlantic City. Now there are 7. Now there are 7 casino hotels. Now, when each one of those casinos closed, that's between 2,000 and 3,000 jobs that vanished, and that means not only are they not working here anymore, they're not paying taxes here anymore, they're not spending money here anymore. There was a time 2 or 3 years ago when people said that Atlantic City's days were over. And in steps Don Guardian, in the face of Hurricane Sandy, in the face of an economy which people just said was just not ever coming back. Although you just remember the days when Atlantic City was the gambling monopoly of the East Coast. Those days are over. They said this city was ungovernable. When he first got elected, they said, oh, you're not ever going to have to worry about running for re-election because you're the only one stupid enough to want that job. The turnaround that has occurred in Atlantic City over the last 4 years, not only because of him being an incredible champion, an incredible administrator, an incredible cheerleader for Atlantic City, has been remarkable. Last week, a 225-foot observation wheel opened right here in Atlantic City, something that we in Staten Island are still trying to figure out how to do. We have next year, hopefully, the Hard Rock Hotel Casino opening. The Showboat reopened as a hotel under his leadership. Looks like the Revel is going to be reopening. whether it's real estate, casino, hotel, and tourism, or just nightlife, there has been a complete turnaround, not just in the economy, but in terms of the attitude of Atlantic City. And it's solely, really all due to Don Guardian. And if you want to understand... And as popular as he might be in Atlantic City, he's really not popular with dead people that are voting, or with homeless people that are being paid to vote.
Where were all you people when he was running for election? Where was nobody here voting?
So the homeless and the dead,
you all could have voted for
the homeless and the dead
did.
overwhelmingly supported his opponent, but everyone that was living supported him. And Atlantic City's loss is certainly Tom's Rivers' gain, where he's going to do a great job as the business administrator. But if you meet Don Guardian, you understand instantly why he's been so successful in standing up to a governor of his own party, in terms of attracting business here, in terms of reinvigorating Atlantic City's spirit, because he's an independent guy that goes out of his way to get along with everybody. He is a walking series of contradictions. As someone that happens to be gay, in a political party, the Republicans, and a religion, the Roman Catholics, that aren't always welcoming to gays, he shows he's not afraid to go against the grain. As a Republican in a city that overwhelmingly votes Democrat, he shows he's not afraid to go against the grain. And as someone that wears a bow tie, he's just about dismissed from all polite society. So we appreciate you leaving the bow tie home today, Mr. Mayor. But obviously we're in Brigantine, so it wouldn't be appropriate for me to honor Mayor Guardian for his incredible 4 years of service these last 4 years. So I want to welcome Mayor Guenther, who's done a great job as Mayor of Brigantine these last 26 years, right?
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah, so you're welcome to say something.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know if I could say anything as eloquent as what Frank just said. He did a wonderful job describing Mayor Guardian and what he has done for Atlantic City. I should add, though, that what Mayor Guardian did was he revitalized this region. And Brigantine has benefited. All of Atlantic County has benefited. And when you look at Don Guardian's time in Atlantic City and the work that he's done, it really shows what one person with vision, energy, passion, and compassion can do in office. And without a doubt, his legacy is the lasting revitalization of Atlantic City. All the things he put in place are going to happen after Don has moved on to Tom's River. We're hoping that someday he comes back and serves in Atlantic County again. And I can tell you, he's been a tremendous friend to the city of Brigantine. We did a lot of things together in terms of public safety in particular. And I can tell you that every time his fire department responded over here, because we have mutual aid, I got a phone call from Don Guardian saying, "Phil, how's it going over there? Are you guys okay?" And that, besides dealing with multi-million or billion-dollar deals in Atlantic City, his concern for people, his neighbors, and everyone he came in contact with is well known by all of us. So I appreciate the opportunity to present this to Don and Brigantine. And it says, thank you, Mayor Don Guardian, Atlantic City Mayor 2014 to 2018, in recognition and gratitude for your remarkable service to Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm going to add to Atlantic County and this entire region. We are certainly a better place because Don Guardian was mayor. Thank you, Don.
I thought the 12 cheeses were for the 12 apostles. Last year we got the New Year's Eve party, and I just figured that he can't type. So we took Eve off. We showed up here for New Year's Eve, Louis and I, and we were like a block away. And I said to Louis, I go, this has got to be the biggest loser party I've ever seen. There's no cars, there's no lights on. Frank's a nice guy, but I ain't going to join him, for all these cheeses. So I said, we got to figure out how to get out of this party because I don't want to be the only one in the house. So I texted him and said, hey, Frank, how you doing and things like that. How's the party going on? He goes, you missed it. It was yesterday. And then we felt good.
We don't have champagne.
Yeah. I hope you have a great time here in Brigantine. If you're coming over to the Knife and Fork, great old hotel, great old restaurant. Been there more than 100 years. Very good friends of ours running it now. And then if you're heading over to the Borgata, hope you have a good time. Louis spent about 5 years as the manager of the spa over at the Borgata. And
You
then
enjoyed that today.
yeah, no. Then he weaseled out of this. His dad came to visit for 6 months, and he's been dying. He's been dying for 23 years. We've been together for 24 years. When I met Louis, he said, I just wanted to be nice to my father because he's dying. He's had an open heart transplant and things like that. And I said, no problem. And after about 5 years, I said, what, Kim? The guy's still alive. He's drinking all our scotch, smoking all our cigars and things. And 23 years later, he's still dying and things like that. But this year, Louis said,
back for another 25.
yeah, so this year Lou says, listen, Dad needs a little bit extra help. He's on dialysis. He's in stage 3 or 4 cancer. And so he took off from working and then decided that was the good life and things like that. So, he wasn't excited about me going to Tom's River. It's about an hour away. And I said, so I can go to Tom's River and you cannot work. And he says, I think that's great. So really, thank everyone for coming. I hope you have a happy, prosperous, healthy New Year for you and all your loved ones. Thanks for coming down here. Your Staten Island accent almost gone. Very impressive.
Years of broadcast training.
Yeah, years of broadcast training. That's real good.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.